was in Bodrum in Turkey shortly after I won the World Championships on a little holiday to get away from everything. You know, my world had gone mad. And I went away to Bodrum, and I was actually sat in the there's like a town square with Bodrum Castle overlooking, and there was a big screen, and they had Eurosport on, and the snooker came on, and those that were sat around me quickly went, they put two and two together, and it was my first sort of, feeling of being recognised. It was kind of the first time I'd experienced that, and it was all the way over there in Turkey. So, it's somewhere where I've got some fond memories. The game, it's great to see it expanding into new territories. It's great to see snooker, I think, in a world where things in the last few years have gone backwards. Tours of different sports have got smaller. We've actually got bigger. Yes, the Chinese events have been postponed, but this is a brand new event. I'm not sure any other sports are having brand new events, and it's great for snooker to be leading the way.
Yeah, and that little story, I think, highlights the fact that sometimes we don't realise in so many countries around the world, snooker is popular and guys like yourself are household names and very recognisable. And to go there and to give those fans the opportunity to see their heroes live in the flesh is a great thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was my first sort of experience of being recognised en masse by a group of people in a completely, non-snooker environment. It's great to see the game expanding. And of course, you only have to look at somewhere like Germany, where way before we were there, Rolf Karb was there commentating as Mr. Snooker in Germany, fronting the programmes, talking the public through it. And that growth, together with Dragon Stars, Brandon Parker and other people, that growth has now led to what we see at the Tempodrome every year with the German Masters and the Paul Hunter Club and other events like that. And so it's no surprise to us that snooker continues to thrive. And can't wait to get there.
It's a beautiful place, Antalya. Great culture, beaches, restaurants, all that kind of thing. Golf courses nearby. Do you think you'll take a chance to have a bit of an experience of the local culture as well?
Well, I'll definitely be taking the golf clubs, and I'll definitely be hoping to take a few quid off some of the players if we get a couple of off days or a few mornings off. The clubs have been collecting dust over the last few months. So listen, it'll be so nice to get out there and have some sunshine and just experience a little bit of normality after what's been an incredibly challenging 2 years.
And it's been a tough season for you so far, but I think we could have sat here the same time last year and said the same, and then you went on to the World Championship and played so well and nearly won the World Championship again. So do you still feel like there's a long way to go this season? There could be another big light at the end of the tunnel?
Yeah, I mean, as I've mentioned already, I'm not in the Players' Championship next week, but I think it's mathematically possible I could still get in the Tour Championship. Such are the prestige of the events that are still to be played. And you're right, the World Championships is the pot of gold at the end of our rainbow as snooker players. The season's not over yet. But it's been a frustrating year for me. I've had this injury that's plagued me for most of the season. That's been very, very difficult. And it's been a season of frustrations because actually, when I've looked at my game, I've actually been playing really well. Last week in the German Masters, I played really nicely there. Got a good victory against Kurt Mafflin. Following the two qualifiers, obviously, earlier last year. And then walked into my good friend Mark Allen, who played really, really well, had a bit of good fortune. And on another day, I win that match and, get a shot at the quarters and perhaps, the trophy later on in the week. So it's not been a case of me playing badly. It's been a real challenge to keep going, keep practicing, keep striving through that frustration. But I'm here, and it's Have Q World Travel.